Hail and welcome to the Black Tower. I am your host, your guide, your brother, the sorcerer Armanasul. Been a few days, almost a week since I've put out a video. And thinking on, how to further go about what I'm doing here. I thought it very important to go over this thing I refer to as the key to magic. All magic being in your mind, of course. Well, the root of it is in your mind. All systems of magic are made to strengthen the mind through building a strong foundation, to build the walls, the ceiling, the pillars that uphold it. With this in mind, this is the psychological aspect of magic in general. But how do you work great magics? How do you make magic yours? How do you connect with it? So forth and so on. Well, today I wanted to go over a formula, and I call it the key to working the magics of the Necronomicon. Now, I've been using this for about 18, 19 years. I use this design, this outline, in general when it comes to magic. Now, I will do this small thing before any great working, whether it's a ritual where I'm going to summon a deity or a devil or anything of that nature, whatever I'm going to do. Whether I'm going to do spell work, casting spells, anything like that. This is what I use it for. Alright, well, let's get on with this. Okay, so in the Necronomicon, you were working through the four initial agreements, the workings of, your Watcher, of Anki, Kishbar, so forth and so on. I told you later on you'd come back to them, to the primary foundations of them, through the primary workings. Well, here's what we're going to do, okay? So facing east, it is not enough that we merely call forces or powers, or even elemental energies, or the towers or the constructs or anything like that. We have to connect with them. We have to emotionally connect with them, mentally connect with them, and then just feel it and flow with it. Okay. So for this, we're going to be facing east. Now, east is where the sun rises. This is the birth of thought. This is where the great mind dwells. So, facing east, you would connect with the air element, the element of, I am thought. And so you would say, facing east, clearing your mind, connecting with just that power, that force. I am thought. Then you would turn around, and you would face north. I am sight. Now, the reason why north is sight is because whatsoever you lay your eyes upon is real, whether imagined in the mind or seen with your physical eyes. But whatever you can see is real and therefore has solidity. So therefore, north is I am sight. Then you will turn, you will face south, and south is I am being. Now, south being is of the heart and the sacred fire and the sacred spark within you. This being the case, you are being. You are at the center of yourself. You are the sacred spark, and this is how you claim it. I am being. And then facing west. West is the realm of the dead. It's where the sun goes to die. It's where consciousness leaves the body at death. Okay? So facing west, you would say, I am nothing. Now, the reason why it's important that you say I'm nothing, well, you've done all these positive affirmations of how your thought, sight, being, but you must also recognize the fact that at the end of the cycle of physical being, that it goes its way, that it is separated, recycled, and remade. Therefore, I am nothing. Turn facing north, left hand out, flat like this, out beside you as if you're pushing against a pillar. And this is the left pillar. This is what is known as the threefold decree. I neither bow. The reason why the left is because it's the forcefulness, it's the domination type. And it says that I will not be held down. Therefore, I neither bow, and then right hand against what would be the right pillar, nor exalt myself. Now, the reason for not exalting is because this all should be known as how to enter the in-between. This whole working is how to enter the in-between. This is how to connect and separate yourself at will from your normal, everyday, mundane life into a magical mindset. So left is I neither bow, right nor exalt myself. Now, the trick to this is you want to feel it from the bottom of your left foot all the way up to the top of your left shoulder when you say, I neither bow. And then on the nor exalt myself, feel the energy raise from the bottom of your foot all the way up to the right top half of your shoulder. Now then it's important that we center, we pull the two forces, I am. And this causes an in-between state of being. You've declared to the four directions what you are, that you are transmutable, that you're transformable, that you are the walker between the worlds. And then with the threefold decree that you're giving with the I neither bow nor exalt, I am, what you're doing is you're saying that you are the power, that you are all of it as one. And then after you've spent some time doing this, begin working whatever your work is, whether you're doing ritual gate walkings out of the Necronomicon, whether you're doing shamanism, whether you're doing spell working, no matter what kind of magic you're doing. This is a fundamental technique that is used to be able to separate yourself, like I was saying, from your normal mundane world into a magical mindset where you can create things. Wanted to kind of keep this to be a short video because I found this a very important aspect of magic is that if you can't enter into it mentally, emotionally, into any kind of magical workings, you're really working against yourself and you're working way too hard. The easy way to do it is to use this very simple formula. Now, if you already have a formula, use it. That's great. But this one here is one that I've used, and I just wanted to get on here and share this with all of you. With that being said, I wish each and every single one of you, my brothers and my sisters, peace and blessings.